Good afternoon to watch this video. We will look at profit maximization now. We are now in a position to put costs and revenue together to find the output at which profit max maximize and also to find out how much that profit will be. There are two ways of doing this. Should be at which profit is maximized. My apologies. So we are now in the position to put cost and revenue together to find the output at which profit is maximized and also to find out how much that profit will be. There are two ways of doing this. The first and the simpler method is to use the total cost and total revenue curves. The second method is to use marginal average cost and marginal and average marginal is to use marginal average costs and marginal average revenues. Although this is a little more complicated, but only a little, it is more useful when we come to compare profit maximizing under different market conditions. We will look at each method in turn. In both cases, we will concentrate on the short run, namely that period in which one or more factors are fixed in supply. Alright. In both cases, we take the instance of a firm facing a downward sloping demand curve. Now, short run profit maximization using total curves. Table 5.9 shows the total revenue from table 5.8. It also shows the figures for total costs. These figures have been chosen so as to produce a TC curve of a typical shape. So total profit is what? 0 minus 6 give you negative 6. 8 minus 2 give you what? Negative 2. 40 minus 2 give you 2. 80 minus 40 give you 4. TR minus TC equal what? Total profit, as you know before. Right? Total revenue minus total cost equal what? Total profit. Alright? You can pause the video, write something for me, please. Total profit is found by subtracting what? Total cost from total revenue, as I said before. Check this out by examining the table. Where total profit is negative, the firm is what? Making a what? Loss, right? Total profit is maximized at an output of what? 3 of 3 units, namely where there is the greatest gap between what? Total revenue and total cost. At this output, total profit is what? $4, 18 minus 14. The TR and TC and total profit curves are plotted in figure 5.20 below. The size of the maximum profit is shown by the arrows. Alright. Notice that this is a quantity, right? So plot quantity and total revenue, quantity, total cost. You draw the curves them as they are. Alright. From whichever point they start to the ending point. All right, and you plot them. No, so as I said before, there are some arrows drawn right here, right? This part and this part. Good. So the total, the size of the maximum profit is shown by the what arrows, which is in between right here. You can't see them so clearly, but you should draw some arrows right here, right? Arrows to each right here, arrows right here. Good. And that's it. This is a finding maximum profit using what totals curve. We're going to look at the short run profit maximization now, using what average and marginal curves. Now, table 5.10 is based on figures in table 5.9. So you have put in the quantity, the price, total revenue, and also the what? Total cost. Now we're gonna fill in the missing figures without referring to table 5.8 or 5.9. Now, good. Let's do. So first thing you look at is to calculate the marginal revenue figures which are missing, right? Now for this one, you would have from 84 in what 6. Then 1 to 2 is what 1. Divide 1 by 6 to get what 6. Notice that the figures for marginal revenue are between what between the 0 and the 1, right? Good. So therefore, that one would be 6. So you'd have 8, then 6. Then to get the 4, you would have 4 to 18 divided by 1. You get 4. So, alright. For this last one now, 80 to 14 is negative 4, right? And 167 is what? 1. Divide negative 4 by, it divide negative 4 by 1. You get negative 4 right here. Good? Because it's reduced. So therefore, as you will see on the next table, which is the solution, the last one is what? Negative 4. Alright, look at the average cost now. Average cost, remind you about average cost now. Average cost is equal to total quantity divided by total cost divided by quantity, or AFC plus what? AVC. But in this case, we have the total cost divided by what? Quantity. So to get average cost right here now, so for the first one is what? 6 divided by 0 give you 0, right? 10 divided by 1 give you 10. Then 12 divided by 2 give you what? 6. 14 divided by 3 give you 4.5, and so forth. Down here, so it will be 36 divided by 6 give you what? 6. As you would see the completion right here. 6 and 6. I wanted to pause the video and draw these off, right? This off first as well. Marginal cost now. You want to find this one right here. So we go between the one between 5 and 6. Right? Now marginal cost, gender folks, is what again? It's changing total cost divided by what? Changing quantity. Alright? So that would be then so it will be from 25 to 36 would be what? 11. You divide 5 to 1, divide 11 by 1, you get what? 11. So marginal cost there should be what? 11, as you see it right there. Total profit now is what? TR minus what? TC. So first one is what? 0 minus 6 will give you negative 6. Then 8 minus 10 will give you what? Negative 2. Down here now, you would end up with say it again, it will be 18 minus 36 will be what? Negative 18. And if you go down, negative 18 and what? That, is, that would have been negative 6 first. Then you have average profit now. Average profit is you want to find the last average profit equal to what? Average profit is equal to, let me show the formula. Total profit divided by what? Quantity, or AR minus AC. But in this case, we're going to use total profit or AR minus AC. Look at it both ways. AR minus AC. So it will be total profit divided by what? Quantity in this case, right? So total profit divided by quantity now. Negative 6 divided by 0 is 0. Then don't go down back down here. So we want to find this one, right? Which is not there. The one for 6. So therefore it would be total profit, which is this one, which in this case total profit is negative 18 divided by quantity, which is 6, to give you what? Negative 3. Alright, that's that for that. So pause the video, write the formulas down, please, and the folks. Pause the video, draw this off. Pause the video, write this down for me, please, and the folks. Thank you very much. Finding the maximum profit that a firm can make is a two-stage process. The first stage is to what? Find the profit maximize output. To do this, we use MC and MR curves. The second stage is to find out the what? Just how much profit is at this output. Right? To do this, we use the AR and the AC curves. Alright. Using the marginal curves to arrive at profit maximizing output, there's a very simple profit maximizing rule. If profits are to be maximized, MR must equal to what? MC. From table 5.10, it can be seen that MR equal what? MC at an output of 3. So MR and MC. This is shown at point E in figure 2, 5.21, which is below. Right here. Then we call MC, right? Finding the profit maximum using marginal curves. So if profit to be maximized, MR must equal what? MC. Pause the video, read this off for me, please. Thank you very much. How they got these was they plotted these based on what? What is in the table. Alright? But why are profits maximized when MR equal MC? The simplest way of answering this is to see what the position would be if MR did not equal MC. Alright? Referring to figure 5.21, at a level of output below 3, is this one? MRC what? XC is what? MC, sorry, MRC is MC. Which is below right here, so right? This means that by producing more units, there will be a what? Bigger addition to marginal revenue than to cost. Total profit will increase as long as MR exceeds what? MC. Profit can be increased by increasing what? Production. At the level of output above 3, MC exceeds what? MR. All levels of output above 3 thus add more to cost than to revenue. Thus add more to cost than to revenue and hence reduce profit. As long as MCXC is MR, profit can be what? Increased by cutting back on production. Profit share loss maximize where MC equal MR at a output of 3. This can be confirmed by reference to the total profit column in table 5.10. See it here? And output is what? 3, 4, 4. Students worry sometimes about the argument that profits are maximized at MR when MR equal MC. Surely they say if last unit is making up no profit, how can profit be at a maximum? The answer is very simple. If you cannot add anything more to a total, the total must be at the what? Maximum. Take the simple analogy of going up a hill. When you cannot go any higher, you must be at the top. Alright. Step 2 now. Using average curves to measure the size of a profit. Once profit maximizing output has been discovered, we must average cur- we must use average curves to measure the amount of the profit at the maximum. Both marginal and average curves corresponding to the data in. So, both marginal and average curves corresponding to the data in table 5.1 are plotted in figure 5.22. As you would see here, they are plotted, right? Pause the video, draw this right so for me, please. How to draw this diagram is that they plot the curves first. So you plot the curves and then draw them up, and you get this diagram, alright? What's the video choice of, please? Alright, now, first, average profit is found. It's simple AR minus what? AC. At the profit maximizing output of 3, this gives a figure of 6 minus 4 and 2 third, which will give you 1 and 1 third. Then total profit is obtained by multiplying average profit by what? Output. Total profit equal average profit times quantity. This is shown as a shaded area. It equals 1 and 1 third times 3, which is equal to what? 4. This can again be confirmed by reference to the total profit column in the table 5.10. Alright? So this shaded area is where what? Profit is made. Good. Important terms to remember, profit maximizing rule. Profit is maximized with marginal revenue equals marginal cost. Non-profit now, the opportunity cost of being in business, the profit that would have been earned in the next best alternative business, it is counted as a cost of production. Supernormal profit now, as known as pure profit, economic profit, normal profit, or super profit, is excess of total profit above what? Normal profit. Alright? Long run profit maximization now. Assuming that the AR MR curves are the same in the long run as in the short run. Long run profits will be maximized at the output where MR equals what? Long run marginal cost. The reasoning is that the same as with short run cases. Please try this question. Have yourself a wonderful day.